Okay. So the agenda for this demo session is to give you understanding of software testing field. Now, how we can understand what all things are there in software testing and what to expect from software testing. So what we can do is we will start with a demonstration directly to understand manual testing and what is automation testing. And before I give you the demonstration, what makes us worthwhile saying about testing and what makes us specialize in testing. Okay, so we will be discussing about our company profile, what we do, and what all services we provide. And later on, we will see if you want to become a software test engineer. So, what will be the career path and opportunities you can expect? Okay, so this is what going to be the flow of this presentation. So, starting with the session. So, before I begin with the session, so, what do you really expect from the session? And let's say you must be a working professional, wants to move to IT field, or you must be a fresh graduate looking to start a career in IT field. Okay. So now instead of just the software testing, let's just understand where software testing stands in terms of jobs which are available in the market. And if I talk about IT field, so what all other domains you have in IT? Like software testing is one field. So what are other fields, and compared to other field, what salary you can expect in software testing? Okay. So what I feel is these are the questions generally people are looking for, and they're curious about if they want to start a career in IT. So first of all, nowadays we see that IT industry is in boom. So to what extent it is true? So let's just try to understand that also from market point of view. Secondly, you might be from non-IT background and you want to start a career in IT. So is it possible? And if it is possible, then what all things you need to do? Going further, you want to know what you should do that will make you employable. Let's say you want to start a career in IT, and there are multiple opportunities and multiple different streams are there in IT. So you can become a developer, database engineer, analyst, data scientist, and software test engineer. So out of these different fields, which field can help you to reach to your dream salary? This is again something which is very important. That is why we are educating ourselves. Okay, so ultimate goal is to have a good work life balance, also to have a sustainable salary that will help you to uh, uh, i mean uh, to accommodate and to have a financial stability. Okay, so now if you choose software testing, so is it going to provide you the full career? So all these things, I think these are the important thing we need to be get clear with. And first we will analyze this and just understand whether we will try to understand whether learning software testing is going to be very fruitful for you or not. Okay, so how we can understand these topics? So what I'll do is let me share my entire screen and we will understand this with the help of market survey directly. So I'm sharing my entire screen and right now I'm on Google tab. Okay. So what I'll type here is, so now let's say you want to apply for a job and you are looking for IT related fields. So from where you will be applying for jobs? So mostly you will be going for different job portals, and from there we generally apply for jobs. So what I'll do, I'll just keep two job portals open. So right now I'm on Indeed, as well as I'll open Naukri.com. So what I'll do is, let's just try to understand where IT field stands nowadays. Okay, so if I just simply explore jobs based on skills, so here we have a category jobs by skills. So if I click here, what do I see is I see two categories here. So browse job by IT skills, and if you go further, you see the next category browse job by non-IT skills. Okay, so right now, all the jobs, for example, mechanical engineering, electronics, finance related, banking related job. So all those jobs are categorized under non-IT skills. Okay, so this is the list size of non-IT skills. So these are the different jobs opportunity available on Naukri.com if you are looking for a specific job in non-IT. Okay, going further, let's say you are looking for IT skills jobs. Okay, and let me just expand this list, view all top IT skills, and here is the list size. Okay, so I'll just scroll down. So now you can see here, I can say that this is almost two times or three times bigger than what we have seen in IT, non-IT related jobs. Okay, so now this is not, wrong to say that IT industry is in boom. So with the help of this market survey only, you can understand there are plenty of jobs available in IT sector. Okay, do you have to be good with all the required skill or all the mentioned skill here? No, you just have to pick any one skill and you have to be good at it. Okay, and this is how people are reaching to their dream salary. You have to be good at it, what you do. So now, if I talk about testing, okay, where it stands. So is it like the testing only you have to do? No, you can become a developer, you can become a network engineer. There are plenty of jobs, and all the jobs are going to provide you good opportunity and good salary package. But as we are discussing about testing, so let's just try to understand what testing can provide you. So if I just simply type term testing, so I see three fields are matching to this particular term testing. So software testing jobs, manual testing job, and automation testing job. So in general, software testing is divided into two broad categories: manual testing and automation testing. So right now, what we are trying to understand whether it is worth learning software testing. How you can understand that by analyzing the job package, what you can expect after having 2 or 3 years of experience. So that is what we are trying to understand now. Okay, later on we will see what are the things you need to be aware of if you want to become a manual test engineer or let's say automation test engineer. Okay, and manual testing and automation testing also we will see with the help of demonstration that will give you good understanding what will be your day in day out role if you become a manual test engineer, what will be your day to day job. So that also we will see. Okay, so let me just go to the software testing jobs. And right now, we are not in a position to understand the job description, but what we need to see here, how many years of experience the company is looking for, what profile they are offering, and along with that, what is the package. So right now it is not disclosed, so we will just see some packages here. Software test engineer, manual slash automation. Okay, here the skills are mentioned 5 to 10 years of experience, and the package you can see 10 to 20 lakh per annum. So, this is a very healthy package that you can expect. But going further, if I just go and see more jobs, it's more relevant jobs. See here also it is written 0 to 5 years. So that means 0 year. I mean, you are if you are a fresher or 1 year or 2 year experience, you can expect this package. Now it totally depends on how much exposure you have. Based on that, you can expect the package. Okay. Similarly, here it is written test engineer, QA testing, manual testing, SQL knowledge. So this also we will see in detail what all skill set a person should have to start a career in software testing. Okay. So let's just see a few more jobs that will show us some salary. So here also 0 to 2 years of experience, 3 to 4 lakh per annum. This is again a decent salary if you're starting a career with 4 lakh per annum or 3 lakh per annum as a package. So this is again a very decent salary that you can expect as a fresher. Okay, so this is about as a fresher you can expect. What if you have 2 years or 5 years of experience? What salary you can demand and what could be your salary? So here I'll just go to this Indeed portal I am right now, and here we will go through some more job descriptions. So QA software tester. Okay, so here it is mentioned 7 to 15 lakh per annum. Okay, let's just see the year of experience they're looking for. So right now, see these terminology we will see later on during the session. What do we mean by this software functionality, software testing process? Then you see QA leads, and then we will be seeing much more terminology: software development life cycle, test life cycle, defect life cycle. So those are the terminology we will be seeing later on. But yeah, see here it is written 3 plus years of experience as a QA test engineer. So this is what you can expect after having 3 years of experience, 7 to 15 lakh. Now, one more thing we need to understand: these are the surface level job that we are seeing right now through the job portals. Okay, if you have a decent amount of knowledge, if you have decent year of experience like 1 or 2 years, you will be having friends in the IT field, those who are working as a software test engineer, and this is how through referral only you will be getting job and this much salary you will be getting. But even though if you apply your resume, even though you apply through Naukri and Indeed.com, these are the opportunities you can expect. So software testing indeed is a very good field to be in, and it is going to provide you handsome amount of salary to have a sustainable work life balance. Okay, so right now, I guess the idea is clear, and that the software testing field is something that you can start career with. Similarly, it is going to give you a good salary package. So here you can see QA manual test engineer. So you need not to be automation test engineer, even though if you have 3 to 4 years of experience, okay, and you are a manual test engineer. So this is the package you can expect. Now, this is still a negotiable package. Okay, these are the companies are mentioning this package, but once you apply and if you are a good candidate, deserving candidate, company increases this package also. Okay, so this is what the paying scale of IT field, and to be more specific for software testing. So here again, vacancy for manual tester. Okay, the package is mentioned here, almost 12 lakh per annum. How many years? I am expecting around 4 to 5 years of experience they are looking for. So this is what you can expect after having 4 to 5. See, QA manual test engineer also having SQL knowledge. So now, being a fresher, what package you can expect? So being a fresher, I don't want to give you unnecessarily high hope. I'm just giving you real market scenario. As you can see, this is not something that we have created. It is up there on naukri.com or indeed.com. You can search, you can Google it, and you will be able to see the same result. Okay. So as a fresher, let's say you don't have any experience, you're a fresh graduate. So you can expect something between 15 to 25,000 or 35,000. So 15 to 35,000 can be your initial salary. You might get a package of 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. So these are the average salary as a fresher you will be getting as a software test engineer. But down the line, if you spend 1 year in software testing, 2 years in software testing, these are the packages you can expect. Just being a manual test engineer, this is something you can expect. 14 to, 12 to 15 lakh per annum if you have 3 to 4 years of experience. And rest of the thing depends on how you present yourself, how well you know the content, how much exposure you have. So those things are important. So right now, this idea is, I hope this idea is at least clear that IT industry is in boom, and it is open there in the market. You can just simply Google and see there are two simple job categories we have seen just now: non-IT jobs and IT jobs. Similarly, if I say IT field, so there are plenty of IT. Skills that you can acquire. But being a software test engineer, this is again a fruitful career which will surely help you to reach to your dream salary. Now, going further, as I'm saying that I'll be demonstrating the manual testing and automation testing to you. Okay, and I'll be explaining about what all skill set a person should have. So, what makes us, in a position to explain all this thing? So, let's just talk about our company profile, who we are, and what we do. Okay, so again, I'll just take you to our company profile. So, this is our parent company, Test QL. So who we are a software testing service provider company. The company is established in 2009, and for the past 12 years, we are into software testing business. Okay, so what all services we do? So if you just simply go to the service tab, okay, later on also you can search this company profile, TestQL Lab. If you go to the service tab, here you will be able to see all the services that we provide. So all the testing related services we provide. So here you can see QA and testing services, software test automation, web application, mobile application testing, performance and load security, and many more. So here we have a list of different types of testing services that we provide to our clients. Okay, similarly, we are into data management system as well, database management system. Also, we provide server and IT support services. Now, whom do we provide all these services? So if you just go to company and here in vertical, here these are the different sectors wherein we provide these services. So be it finance, e-learning, government, then sports and event, networking, real estate, blockchain, so telecommunication. These are the different verticals wherein we provide software testing services. If you want to know more about our client bases and what all knowledge we provide or what all services we provide, so here in knowledge base, if you simply click on case studies, so we have written few case studies of our clients uh, to give the understanding to other potential clients like what all services they can expect from us. Okay, so here we have written case studies of few clients. So here we have a client Canva. So you must be familiar with Canva website. Generally, we use it for graphic design. So if you want to design resume, interactive resume, presentation, so all those things you can do using this Canva website. This Canva company is located in Sydney. This is an Australian company. Similarly, the next the case study that we have written is of Ragnar. They are into sports and event management. So again, this company is US based company based in California. So if you want to see what all sports events are happening in California, so you can go to this website and you will be able to see that. If you want to shop for sports gear, that also you can do through this website. Going further, home facts and a real track. So these are into real estate. Okay, similar to like we have in India, magicbrick.com, right? So what do? We can buy and sell properties. So similarly in California, US, if you want to buy, sell condos, apartments, so those things you can do using these two websites. Brandify, they are into digital marketing. Okay, so now you must be wondering why I'm explaining you all this client base and these companies detail. Reason being is I wanted to show you like who can be the potential companies, those who will be needing software testing services, just to give you the idea about to what extent you can expect that from which all company you will get job as a software test engineer. So right now you can see none of the company is into IT. So whoever, so our client, none of the company is in IT right now. The case studies that you see. So Canva, they are into graphic design. Ragnar, they are into sports and event. These two companies are into real estate, and then one company is in digital marketing. So now, what do you think? Which all company might require software testing services? So the simplest answer, if I'll just explain you what is software testing. So now, which all company can will be requiring software testing services if the company is having up and running website, their website is there, up and running website is there. Along with that, their business depends on their website. So they will be needing software development services. Also, they'll be needing software testing services. I hope the idea is clear. So if I talk about all the e-commerce website, social media website, banking website, finance related website. So all these websites are there. We are using those websites on day-to-day basis, and the functionality, the working of those websites are very critical. So they want their website to be up and running 24/7. So they'll be needing development services. They'll be needing development services to enhance the feature. Also, we needing testing services. Okay, so once the application gets developed, they need someone to evaluate whether it is working as per the customer's expectation and as per their expectation. So that is what software testing is. Okay, if you want to know more about the client base, you can just simply click on a particular company. Here also you can see what all services we provide. So what I wanted to give you idea about is this, that like what makes this worth saying about or talking about this particular topic, which is software testing. So now we are into this business, and for the past 12 years, we are doing these services. So we know like what all skill set a person should possess to become a software test engineer. So right now, I've just given you a simple example of what is software testing. Okay, so now if you just simply Google what is software testing, plenty of definitions will come, and all the definitions are right. Now, what we can do is we will just try to understand software testing with the help of one demonstration. Okay, so now this is what the definition says. Software testing is a process of evaluating and verifying that a software product or application does what it's supposed to do. So, what do I mean by this definition? So, let's just try to understand what is manual testing with the help of demonstration. So what I'll do is I'll just take you to one of the website, let's say one e-commerce website, just we will visit. So this is one e-commerce website we all are very familiar with. Let's just open another one. Okay. So now let's say someone asks me to do the testing of this website. Okay. So as you have read the definition, software testing is a process of evaluating whether the software product does what it's supposed to do. So what it's supposed to do means what? So what do you expect from this application? What this application should do? So if I click on a particular tab, let's say this is top menu, you see mobiles, fashion, electronics, home. These are the top menu. If I click on a particular icon, I'm expecting that that page should open. Going further, if I just select a specific mobile, so I have clicked on mobile. Now here I have a mobile, different brands mobile. So if I click on MI phone, so what my expectation is, MI phone should be displayed to me. Similarly, if I see some pricing here, 12,898. Okay, if I click on this particular mobile, I'm expecting that this page should open, and accordingly the same price I should be able to see. See, right now you will be able to see the difference. So here it is 12,898, and I've clicked on this link. See, I'm clicking this link again. Right now the price is 12,979. This is a bug. Being a software test engineer, we can see this, and you can also validate whatever price is shown here. Accordingly, the same specification phone should open here, and the same pricing should be shown. And later on, there will be some privileges to change the pricing and everything. Okay, that option should be provided to the user. So that is what the software testing is. We will be validating whatever developer has developed, whether it is functioning properly or not. Let's say 12,890 is the price right now. If I add it to cart and if I buy it, so the same amount should be deducted. So that is something else. Along with that, if I add this particular product to the cart, I should be able to see this in the cart. Okay, if I just increase the count, so I should be able to see the price changes as well. So right now I'm seeing the price and I see the count here. Okay. Similarly, if I just increase the count +1, see it is showing out of stock. It is good thing, like you cannot order more than two, or there is only two mobile available in the stock. So all this thing should happen properly. So I'll be validating, being a test engineer, everything. Similarly, if it is a text field, okay, text box field, search field it is, right? So I'll be putting some characters and I'll be searching. Let's say I'll just check what is the size of the text box. It should be limited, 50 characters, 60 characters. So right now I can see it is accepting more than 50 characters, or I guess more than 60 characters. So what is the purpose of this huge text field size? Because if you, being a developer, if you provide these huge text field size, then anyone can try to hack the system. You can put some security related script and you can try to break into the system. So being a developer, being a tester, we need to think in that direction. As a client and as a user, what all things I appreciate, and be a hacker, if I want to hack the system, is it allowing me to hack? So being a tester, this is what we will evaluate. If you do that effectively, then you can say you are a manual test engineer. So let me just delete this. Similarly, if I just be on the account creation page, let's say on Amazon, if I just go to an account create page, okay, this is the page. If I don't put any credentials and if I just simply click on continue, I should be able to see client level validation. What do I mean by that? So if I click here, see client level validation is available. Enter your name. So it is validating if I keep it blank. Similarly, mobile number text field is there. So it should accept only numbers. There is no point accepting the alphabet. See here, it is accepting alphabet. So how developer is validating? I'm not saying Amazon has not taken care of this website properly, but I'm saying we need to ask this question to developer: why this mobile number text field is accepting characters? So is there any other way you are validating this? So he must be sending OTP to the required number, and accordingly he is validating whether the number is genuine or not. So these are the different ways I'll be asking. Similarly, if I see the password field, if I just put some data here, the asterisk sign should come. Similarly, the password complexity should be followed. So if I just simply click continue, see it is saying me password must be at least 6 characters. Okay, so is it accepting the plain 6 character, or do we have some complexity? So password should follow some complexity. It should be alphanumeric, special character should be there at least one. So these are the things, being a tester, we will be testing. Now you can understand, if someone will ask you to test this website, so there are lots and lots of things to test. There are so many links, so many tags are there to click. There are so many images are there, icons are there to click. Similarly, if I just go down, so here I have a footer link. So again, there are so many links to click and I have to validate. So what, being a test engineer, we need to do? We need to make documents. We need to prepare documents just to be sure about that we are covering the entire testing of the website. So now during the testing phase, we prepare lots and lots of document. Out of that, the important document which is required for testing is test case. So how do we maintain that? So I'll just give you a glimpse. So let's say Amazon website you are testing. So this is how the test cases will look like. So here we have a first sheet wherein we will be mentioning the version history of the test cases when we have created. Similarly, we will be identifying scenarios. So if you see here, we have different sheets. Okay, if I click on test scenario sheet, here I have identified few test scenarios. Create account page will be there on e-commerce. Similarly, login functionality, logout functionality, forgot password functionality will be there. And for each functionality, I'll be writing test cases. What all things to validate. So that is called as test cases. Now, these are very elaborated process. I can explain you, but right now it will consume time, and you'll not be able to, grasp all the information which I provide. So this is what you need to understand. There will be a document, test case document, through which we do the testing. Okay. And what is the purpose of testing? Whenever you perform the testing, the purpose is to find bug in the system. Let's say you have found the bug in the system. What you will do with that bug? So you will be logging that bug in bug report. So here we have a bug report. So as you can see right now, I have a bug report, and here all the bugs are mentioned. So how you will be mentioning that? So template we need to follow. So what is that template? What all things we need to mention once you come up with the bug? Okay, what is the steps to reproduce actual result, expected result? We need to convey that to developer that there is a bug in the system. So proper reporting technique should be followed. So if you are aware of these many things, then you can say you are a software test engineer. So let's just go in detail, like what all things you require to become a proficient software test engineer. If I talk about manual testing, if you want to become a proficient manual test engineer, so these are the detail that you should be good at. So at least you should be knowing how the software gets developed. So software development life cycle you should be aware of. So these are the steps are there in the software development life cycle. But yes, you need to be good with software development life cycle, how the software gets developed, how you collect the requirement from the client. The company do the feasibility study, they analyze whether it is feasible for the IT service provider company to make that project or not. Going further, UI designing will take place. Later on, coding will take place. Then testing will start. So here generally you will be playing role being a software test engineer. Once the software is tested, we give the software to the client and we install it, and then it goes into maintenance phase. If I talk about Amazon e-commerce website that we're using, those are in the maintenance phase. We are just, these websites are there, and throughout the maintenance phase they'll be needing development and testing services because they used to enhance their features which are there on the website. Okay, and once the features are getting upgraded, modified, then being a test engineer we need to make sure each and every features are working properly, the previous features are also working properly. That is why testing and development services will never going to go away for the entire lifespan of a particular application. Now, if I talk about testing, so again, testing is complete life cycle that we need to have good understanding of. What all things we do while doing the testing, what all documents we need to prepare, and the main purpose of the testing is to find the bug. So once you found the bug, what you need to do with that? So again, defect life cycle is there. So we need to understand what is bug life cycle or defect life cycle. So these are the three major components that we need to understand if you want to become a manual test engineer. Okay, so if I just talk about what all tools and technology that you need to be aware of, so this is what we have seen. So you need to understand development, software development life cycle, software test life cycle, bug life cycle. If these three understanding you have, then you can say you are a manual test engineer. Now, these are theoretical concept. Initially you will be learning, okay, if you want to become a manual test engineer. Later on, if you go in a particular company, they'll be working in a particular environment. So what is that environment? Generally IT companies work in agile methodology or agile environment. So what all meetings that you see that IT people attend, so what all those meetings, who's scrum master, product owner, this environment knowledge if you have, that becomes easy. If you mention these things in your resume, the you will be a preferred choice for the particular job, because in all the IT companies, agile environment is followed. As you see, everyone is attending meetings. So, what are those different meetings? Being in that meeting, what is your role? What are things to speak? So, those things will be there in agile environment. Now, as I've shown you, you need to know how to write down test cases and all. So right now we have seen how to write down test cases and bug in Excel. So this is what you will be learning. This is what you need to learn at the beginning. Later on, there are different tools, test management tool. If you have good knowledge of those test management tool, that becomes, uh, I mean, uh, again, that will help you to grab the opportunities. So what all tools are available in the market? So we have test rail test management tool. Similarly, whenever you find a bug, so what you will be doing, you will be logging those bugs. So where do you log those bugs? So Jira is bug logging tool. Then we have Mantis, another bug logging tool. Similarly, going further, be it any IT field, you need to have good understanding of database management system. So if these are the skills if you learn, so you can say
Sorry to
you are a
interrupt you,
proficient
sir.
manual test engineer. Yes, Ninochka, yeah, continue.
Hello everyone. I have sent the feedback form link via chat. Please kindly fill it. Also, you can share your feedback after the session, and I will be sending the link at the end of the session again. You can continue, sir. Please continue.
Yeah, okay, Ninochka, thank you. So yeah, so this is what you need to know. So if you know these things effectively, if you know the process of software development, test cycle, and bug life cycle, you know the agile method, you have worked on one project and you have written the test cases in Excel and bug logging in Excel. If you understand that, then the same thing, if you can copy paste, or same thing you can just uh, reproduce in test scale. This is the test management tool. If you can have good understanding of, similarly, Jira tool, Mantis tool, if you get knowledge of these tools, then you will be preferred choice whenever you'll apply for a job. Recruiter will surely pick you and consider you as a proficient manual test engineer. Okay, so if you learn these many things, what all thing, how your resume should look like. So this is what I'll just show you a sample resume that will give you a good understanding about what all things to expect. So now, if these are the skills mentioned in your resume, so whatever tools and technology we have seen, this is how your resume will look like. Now, as we have seen the job description on naukri.com or in indeed.com, similar descriptions are mentioned. Okay, why we are aware of all these things and how do we know all these things? Because being a testing company, we take the interview of the students and we know like what all things we expect. Being a software test engineer, what all things a student should or a candidate should possess. So if the candidate is well versed with these many things: software development life cycle, test life cycle, defect life cycle, if candidate is aware of how to analyze functional requirement and translate them into test cases, if the candidate knows how to write down test cases in Excel along with test rail. Okay, similarly, candidate knows how to log the defect in any of the bug tracking tools. So Mentis, Jira, these are the bug tracking tool. If you know, then it is again a preferred choice. Now, agile environment, because all the companies work in agile environment. So if the person knows agile environment, that is again a very added advantage. Related to database management system, basic understanding if the candidate has, then it is again a preferred choice for the companies. Technical skills, if you know Excel, TestRail, Jira, Mentis, these are the tool knowledge you should have. So if you cover these many things, then you can say you are a proficient software test engineer. Okay. Now going further, as I'm saying, this is manual testing. If you want to become a manual test engineer, these many things you need to learn. Okay. Now what about automation testing? So I'll just give you a glimpse of automation testing, how it looks like. So what exactly the automation testing is? Automation testing is nothing but, let's say you're on Amazon website and the same thing you want to perform automatically. So how you can do it? You can write down a script. So if I'm talking about writing a program, so you need to know one of the programming language. So which all programming languages are there? Python, then you have Java, C Sharp. So these are the different programming language through which you can do automation. Going further, if I want to do the automation, okay, that means I need to tell the browser that click on a particular link, let's say mobile. So I'll be telling the browser, I'll be telling the browser. So for that, we have a web browser and web control browser. So what do we have? What is there in this web driver tools? So web driver tools are the tools through which we control the web element. So what do I see? Mobile. So if I just simply inspect, so what I've done is I've right clicked on this page and I've clicked on inspect. So what do we see? I see HTML view. So if I go to a particular element, that element attribute will be mentioned in this HTML view. So I can see mobiles is written here. Similarly, if I go to any other tab, the detailing will be there in this HTML view. Being a test engineer, if you want to write down automation script, what you need to do is you need to pick that element from the HTML script and you have to inform it to your web driver element. So accordingly, web driver will he'll understand and he'll click on a particular link or whatever action you want to perform. You can do that. So what I'll do is, instead of explaining you, I'll just execute one script and I'll just give you a demonstration. That way you will have a good understanding how the automation looks like. So right now, this is PyCharm ID. So I have written automation script using Python and Selenium. So what is Selenium? As you can see here in the PPT, it is mentioned Selenium. It is web automation tool. So through this tool, I'm conveying the idea to the browser, what all things I want to do. Similarly, to write down the script, I need to use one of the programming language. Right now, I've used Python programming language. And what is the PyTest? PyTest is the testing framework that we use. So, be it any programming language, there will be some framework available. So, if I use Python, so PyTest unit test is the framework available. If I use Java, then TestNG, Maven are the different frameworks available through which I can do the automation effectively. So let me just execute one script and show you. So right now in this script, as I'm saying, I'm using Selenium and Python. So where you can see this. So right now, no need to worry. Just try to see what result we get. Now writing the code and writing everything is easy, not that difficult. So here you can see selenium.webdriver.common. So this is from where I'm calling different libraries and I'm importing those libraries and in my code, and accordingly I'll be doing the testing. So how it looks like. So on the left panel, you will see I have created few folders. So out of these many folder, I have one folder test cases. Inside, I'll be writing some test script and accordingly I'll be executing. So what I'll do, I'll just execute so that you will be able to understand how it looks like. So right now I have written a command pytest. Similarly, I'm generating one report. The report is Allure report. I'm putting it in a directory. So right now this is the directory. So we have report folder. Here I have a Allure report folder. So in this I'll be generating report, because after execution I need to convey to the client that yes, I've completed the automation and here is the result. Let me just execute and show you, and then I'll explain you what automation is and when we use automation. So I've executed this script. Right now you can see the browsers are getting launched automatically. So it is written Chrome is being controlled by automation test software. So whatever command you will give, accordingly the functionality will happen. So see, now the Chrome browser got launched. Now you will be clicking, see, fashion tab you have clicked. I'll be verifying whether I've reached on the right page or no. So how I'll be doing that? With the help of script. Again, the browser will get launched and now it is clicked on. Just focus here on this top menu. Okay, you will be clicking one or the other top menu. So right now again, launch the browser. See, home and kitchen appliances I've clicked, and I'm verifying whether I've reached the right page or not. So whatever test cases you have written, you will be automating them. Okay. See, hello sign in, so left side panel is working properly or not. So I can do all this functionality. I can see I have typed in search bar mobile. So these things also you can do. You can pass the input, and accordingly you can check whether the search result got performed correctly or not. So Samsung Galaxy S22, I'll open the first link available. So being a user, what my expectation is, when I type Samsung Galaxy S22, I should be getting that phone. But right now that is not happening. See, Samsung Galaxy M04. So this is how I'll be automating, and the first link result is coming correctly or not. I'll be validating that and I'll be informing the developer. So in my automation script, I'll be getting the status pass and fail of the test cases. Okay, accordingly, this is how I'll be doing automation. And right now you are able to see the script getting executed. See, I've clicked on MI Notebook Pro. Okay, so the tab is getting open in a new, it is getting open in new tab, whatever you have clicked. So you have to tell your script, go to the new tab, click on that element, add it in the cart, and check in the cart whether that element is there or not. If it is not there, then accordingly generate the error. So these are the things you need to perform. Being a test engineer, automation test engineer, if this activity you can do. See, right now I executed 10 test cases, so 2 got failed, 8 got passed. I'll be validating later on whether it is my script that has the problem, or the code is not the website is not working properly. Now let's just go and analyze that script. So here LUR report we have generated. So what I'll do, I'll copy the path of this report and I'll paste that here in command prompt. So let me just generate that report and show it to you. Okay, so let's get executed. See, here the report is shown. What you can see, LUR report. Today's date is shown, the timing is shown. So just now we have generated, it took around 1 minute 54 seconds. And why it took so much time? Because I have put sleep time so that you can see the script getting executed. Otherwise, it gets executed very quickly. Okay, so you can automate 1,000 test cases. 2000 test cases, and this is how you need not to worry about. See here, the test results is shown in suits. So what all actions I have performed, all the things I mentioned here. Similarly, search box test I have performed, so 2 search got failed. Samsung Galaxy S22, so the report will be generated here. Later on I can analyze that and I can fix the code. So this is what the automation you can do. So if you know automation, and this is the knowledge if you have related to automation, then you will surely be a preferred choice for the company. Okay. So being an automation test engineer, you need to have web automation tool knowledge, also one programming knowledge and a framework knowledge. Okay. So this is what you can expect being an automation test engineer. Already I have shown you the salary bar and all those things, what you can expect. So you can expect having 2 or 3 years of experience, around 7 to 15 lakh per annum, that we have seen through the Naukri.com and Indeed.com, the job availabilities. Now, going further, is there these are the only two options that you have in this software testing? No, manual testing is one skill set that you can acquire. Web automation, right now we have checked web automation. Similarly, we have mobile automation also, because nowadays we use all the applications on mobile. So I can inspect the element now and I can do the automation on web very easily. So what if you want to do it on mobile? So what all additional tool you need to know? So all those things are mentioned here in this PPT. Similarly, if you go further, API testing is again very much in trending. Similarly, performance testing is there. So these are the different skill set a person can possess to have a sustainable career. Do you need to know everything to start a career? No. If you want to start a career as a software test engineer, just learn manual testing and get the job. Once you get the job, Within 6 months, try to understand and learn web automation. Later on, next 6 months, try to understand and learn mobile automation, then API testing, performance testing. And within 2 to 3 years of span, you will be having good understanding of all these different types of testing which are there in the market. Okay, trending testing techniques. Now, if you have these knowledge, then it will be very easy to reach to a managerial level, because this is again very clear that after 5 years or so, you will not be working as a test engineer or something. You will reach to a managerial level. So, do you have to know all this thing to reach to a managerial level? Again, no. You can just learn manual testing, have proficient knowledge, and become a manual test engineer or test lead. Then later on, you can reach to test manager level. Then you can become a business analyst. So these are the career path you can expect. It is good to have knowledge of all this domain, but even though you have a good knowledge of manual testing or just web automation testing, that too is more than enough to become a test lead, test manager, and business analyst. So this is what the career path you can expect after becoming a software test engineer. Okay. Now, as we are discussing about how to become a software test engineer and how to gain all the skills, so how we can help you to become a software test engineer? So as I said, we have a company, TestQL Lab, through which we provide software testing services. Along with that, we have a subsidiary company or a sister company with the name Sinute Digital Private Limited. So if you visit our company, TestQL Lab, both the companies are located in Mira Road. So where we are situated in Mira Road next to Cinemax Theatre. Okay, you can visit our company. You can see like how we provide solution to our clients. Also, we do take care of corporate training. So sometimes our client wants their employees to be trained. Whenever we submit the work, they want their employees to understand that. So for that, uh, we provide corporate training. So under the banner of Sinute Digital Private Limited, we provide corporate training. And from this year onwards, we have started providing training to undergraduate students and working professional, those who wants to switch to IT field, more specifically in software testing. So we have elaborated course, and in those courses we cover the same thing which I have discussed just now. So whatever resume you see, right? So the resume that you have seen just now about manual testing. So this is what the resume we prepare candidates for. Okay. So if you want to learn manual testing in an actual industrial environment, or if you want to learn automation testing in an actual industrial environment, so we are here to help you. Okay. So now this is how your resume will look like if you complete a software testing course from Sinute Digital Private Limited. Okay. We will be grooming you for all these skills. We have those tools. So if I'll just give you the a glimpse of the tools, TestRail, Jira, Mentis. So this is how these tools looks like. So here these are the Jira tool. So what do you do in Jira tool? What is this product backlog, sprint backlog? What is sprint? Who's Scrum Master, product owner? So these detail will be provided to you in detail. Along with the hands-on experience of this tool. Similarly, if I talk about test rail, so what is that test management tool? How do you write down test cases here? How do you create test run milestone? What this application is used for? So those details we will be giving you, and you will be learning all these tools with the help of project. So as I say about project, so here in the resume one project is also mentioned. So you can see project detail. So it is written Luma e-commerce. So what is this Luma e-commerce? Similar to Amazon, Flipkart, we have our own website, Luma website, which is an e-commerce website. And on that website, we provide testing. We help candidates to learn testing. So let me just open that website. See Luma e-commerce website. So if I open this, you can see it is hosted on signotedigital.com. It is Magento framework based website. So now this is again one e-commerce website wherein you will be learning in detail what all different types of testing can be performed, manual testing as well as automation testing. Okay. So if you perform this testing, then you can just simply mention that what all things you have done. So I have performed thorough testing of this application. You know how to write down test cases and test result in TestRail using this application, independently analyze issues, recommended changes, and return detailed bug report. Also log the bug and track bug in Mentis and Jira bug tracking tool. So even though you don't have anything to mention, this first page of resume will be there if you complete manual testing course. And later on, you can mention your academic achievements, education detail, and if you have previous experience, that too you can mention here. So this is what the extent of teaching that we provide through the course, because we know what all things a person should be knowing being a software test engineer. So all those things will be mentioned in the resume. So if you upload this resume on Naukri or Indeed, surely you will be getting plenty of job opportunities. Now, you will be getting job calls, but how to clear the interview? So for that, Now, we groom students to for mock interviews also. So during the course, we conduct the mock interviews, 5 to 6 mock interview conduct. We build the resume, we share them, we share those resume with our clients. Also, students are encouraged to upload the resume on Naukri and Indeed. So once you get the call to crack those interviews, we groom them thoroughly. Okay, so that is what you can expect if you want if you join Sign Digital Private Limited. Okay, so let me just take you to the website of Sign Digital. So this is the website that we have. Okay, Sign Digital Private Limited. So whatever we have discussed, everything is written in detail here. So if I click on manual software testing, so here I'll be able to see the syllabus, expectation and goals after completion of course, and then the syllabus also you can download. See all the tools and technology, whatever we have discussed, will be covered during the course itself. If you download automation testing syllabus, there also you will be seeing the same tools and technology which we have discussed. Okay, so let me just take you to automation testing course as well. And if you click on download syllabus here in detail syllabus, you will be able to see. So this is the syllabus of manual testing. Okay. So I would suggest if you are interested in learning manual testing and database management system, you can download the syllabus, go through the topic that we will be covering in detail. So the course duration is mentioned, the topics that we cover is mentioned, and these are the tools and technology that we cover. And if I talk about, I mean, uh, mock interview preparation. So once you get a good understanding of theoretical topics, so we cover mock interview. So throughout the course, you will be giving 3 to 4 mock interviews. Your resume building, everything will be taken care, and we will be sharing your resume with our clients. Okay. Similarly, once you if you join for automation testing course, these are the things you can expect: the tools and technology. So if you join automation with Python, so Python, PyTest will be taught to you in detail. Different IDEs, how to use Python in different IDEs. Selenium WebDriver knowledge will be given to you in detail. Now, this is not the only knowledge. You need to have a knowledge of generating report because that is what we submit to client. So how to generate LUR report, HTML report, and how to submit your work on Git and GitHub. Okay, how to schedule a job in Jenkins. So these are the details. I don't know how much you are aware of these many technology, but if you are someone who was little bit aware of what is happening in software testing, so you'll be able to appreciate the content that we deliver. Okay, so this is something which will surely put you 1 or 2 years ahead in your career. So if you cover this software testing course, manual testing or automation testing course, it will take around 2 months or 2.5 months, around 10 weeks to complete one manual testing course. Similarly, next 10 weeks to complete automation testing course. But if you complete that, trust me, you will be 2 years ahead in your career. You will be having hands-on knowledge uh, of all the working tools. Along with that, you will be learning all this thing with the help of projects. And we have plenty of assignment. As we are a company, we have plenty of assignments and projects with us to give you and groom you on these technologies. So if you're serious about your career, if you really want to start a life in IT field and you're looking for a courses which will surely help you to boost start your career and to place you in an IT industry, so we are there to help you. Okay, so this is what you can expect through the course. So I hope the idea is clear. The session has given you some insight about software testing, what is manual testing, automation testing. I'm not saying do manual testing or automation testing. You can become a database engineer. You can become analyst also. So if you have a good mentor and if you know what to expect from the course, then go for those courses. But as being a software testing company, we are specialized in doing software testing services. So that is what we have the similar courses we have launched. So we don't want to preach something that we don't practice. So this is what we practice day in day out. Software testing. We know all the tools and technology and what client expects. So we have all the clients base. So if you go to our company, Test QA Lab, you will be seeing our client base, and mostly we have clients from UK, US, Australia, Canada. We do have clients in India. So these things we know in detail regarding software testing.